Welcome back again. Let's take a little look around Hightown, shall we?
Hawk, long time no see, my friend.
What if it isn't Worthy, the dwarf with the incredibly ironic name?
I only advertise the truth. You still with the Red Iron? It was just a year you were with them, right?
Still trying to ferret out everyone's business, I see.
Of course. How else do you expect a dwarf to make a living? I'll tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawk. Don't get dead.
Thanks, I guess.
Junior, it's April. How much resemblance there is between you two.
We're brothers. What's eerie about that?
Oh, you thought I meant Hawk. I was talking about gambling.
Maker, I hate you, dwarf.
Ice cold.
When we're done in the deep roads, I'm buying everything.
Good to know, Carver. I just want to take a look around Hightown because there's some quests that we have to pick up. A couple places we gotta go. I guess, like, okay, so full disclosure, I hate Sebastian. I think he was the worst thing in Dragon Age 2. But, I mean, I guess I'll recruit him.
Sebastian, stop this madness. The Chantry cannot condone revenge, Sebastian.
It is my right, my duty, to show these assassins there is nowhere in the free marches to hide.
This is murder.
No. What happened to my family was murder.
Ugh. Fucking Sebastian. It's like, I just don't like his quest. I think it feels useless. Like, he spends the entire game dithering about whether or not he's gonna do a thing, and then your personal quest decides whether or not he actually does the thing. And then apparently in Inquisition, it doesn't matter. Like, he does the thing regardless of the personal quest and the outcome. So it's like, you feel like you just wasted your time. Not to mention he's a preachy little chantry boy. God, I despise Sebastian. I really need to stop before this episode turns into the 500 Reasons Why Sebastian is a Punk-Ass Bitch podcast. Anyway, let's see some characters that I actually do like. Such as Aveline.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Aveline.
Hello, Hawk.
That's it.
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
A person in your position seems like they might learn some profitable things.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing.
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
All right, Aveline. I'll play guard for you.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard.
All right. Bunch of highwaymen trying to trying to jump a caravan or something. Alright. Let's head into Lowtown. I'm gonna dilly-dally a little bit. We're gonna dither, because I know that there's like a whole bunch of DLC
my application?
equipment
I can't make you a guard, Carver.
waiting at Gamlen's estate.
We were both soldiers.
I'll do that.
Why won't they take
off-screen.
me?
I was an officer, and I follow orders.
No, you don't.
I also think of others before myself. You seem tired of that, and that's dangerous.
Just when it's not my choice. You told them not to take me, didn't you?
Yes.
Carver's a little punk-ass bitch, but at least he's got a few redeeming qualities.
My. If it isn't Hawk.
Still up to old tricks, Elegant.
Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now. Last time we met, you were still working for that brutish thug Mirren. Things have been going well since then?
Could be better. Could be worse.
I often feel the same way. You may recall I supplied the Red Iron with potions. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
I almost never do the crafting in Dragon Age 2, because I do fine with just potions that I find lying in the dirt.
More trouble than commerce in this place.
Gather round, all. I bring you a priceless treasure. From the highest heights of Mount Davros is travelled. A pouch of Andraste's ashes. Verified by the scholar Genitivi, these ashes cure any ailment and provide virility in more intimate matters. Do I have a volunteer?
I'll try.
Just a small pinch, Sarah. There you go.
My God. It's gone.
Amazing.
Cured by the Maker himself.
That's enough. Clear out, you charlatans. Every coin those swindlers nab goes straight to the carter's coffers. They must be stopped.
Uh-huh. Gotcha. Let's take a quick dip
My
into,
favorite spot in the whole city. The taverns in Hightown are all owned by the Merchants Guild.
Boo. Let's dip in and talk to Varric. Varric.
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartran can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
Any entrance would do, wouldn't it? Unless a dragon's sitting in it, I suppose.
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Messere, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
Okay, a Ferelden Grey Warden in the city.
I
I'm
don't
sure
like some of the people you've been associating with, Carver.
it'll be fine,
Talk to my brother. He's the one in charge.
punk.
Maybe, but I know you get around. This city's full of people who are dead set on ending badly. I don't want to see you end up the same way.
Would asking you to stop spying on me help in the least?
No.
Hey, Nora. You...
Alright, back into Lowtown. We gotta check on this Lorene woman. We gotta, take care of those swindlers.
I'm surprised you still travel with this, Aveline.
Carver, don't.
You're ever so busy with the guardsmen. It must be a burden to slum with the refugees.
It's oddly comforting that you insult me like I'm family.
That wasn't... No, I didn't mean that.
I know, But you should be glad that's how I took it.
She means shut the fuck up, Carver. That's what she means. Let's see. Yeah, let's go this way first.
Not a step closer. No refunds on the ashes, friend. If the Maker doesn't favor you, that's between you and him, isn't it?
Nah.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Puppy! Go, puppy, go!
How about you?
Oh boy.
I think I got blood on my coat.
Alrighty. That went well. Let's head to the guard and then to Lorene. Get Anders' quest started.
The thieves are gone, guardsman.
Did you say something? I didn't hear you. And clumsy me. I seem to have dropped a coin purse in your hand.
Make her turn his gaze on you, child.
Alrighty.
Will everyone please just step back? My mother's in labor. The baby's come early. Can anyone help her? I'll send word to the healer, but...
My son's hurt bad. Cart overturned on him in the blasted bone pit.
Everyone in your turn. I promise we have donations coming in. There will be food and medicine for all of you.
If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
Is there a way I can assist these people?
If you've coin to spare, we won't turn it down. Donations go in the box up front. Anything else?
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of is sitting on the throne. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden?
The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
Then I'll only ask very smart questions.
I do not joke, Sirrah. You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
Your healer is in no danger from me.
Right. Perfectly safe if he cooperates.
I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough, Anders will be within.
I asked at 30 farms for work. Not one is hiring for
So, Anders. Hawk had a really complicated relationship with Anders. He liked him a lot. He agreed with him on a lot of issues. But by the end, it was really hard for him to live with the knowledge that Anders had turned into something other than himself, and he just sort of let it happen.
Hey, we heard you in there asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
You want him safe? Don't pick fights with other Fereldans while the Templars are after us all.
Ferelden? But your clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller, sorry. Make her bless the rule of our King Alistair.
Carver, you're useful to have in extremely specific circumstances. All the other times, you're kind of a son of a bitch, and I don't like dealing with you. And as soon as you get Fenris, you're going straight into the garbage can. I don't need any of this shit. Keep those, obviously. Alright.
Varric, do you do anything?
Am I the next stop in your career evaluations? Joy of joys.
You watch and you talk. Is that it?
You are dismissing hallmarks of both the utterly ineffectual and the incredibly dangerous.
I don't know what you mean.
It means coins flow when I talk and when I shut up. Like if you got paid to guard or unguard.
That makes no sense.
Good.
Our glorious home. I swear Gamlen painted with shit and beer.
Pupper.
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
I'm still their daughter. Their eldest.
Hawk, a dwarf named Anso contacted the Red Iron looking for contract work. Wish I could take him up on it, but we've pressing business, so I recommended you. The dwarf pays well, so don't be a fool and miss out. Look for Anso in Lowtown Bazaar at night if you're interested. Mirren. Hawk, you are a pain in the ass to deal with, but a bloody talented one. If you get sick of being just another unemployed refugee in this shithole, maybe we can grab a drink. If there's any odd jobs my boys can't handle, I'll send them your way. You're welcome, Mirren. Oh, and the Black Emporium. This is not plot relevant, I promise. To whomever elects to participate in the charitable deed of assisting the Vial family of Starkhaven, His Most Worthy Highness, Prince Sebastian Vial, has provided instructions for anyone brave and noble enough to attempt eradication of the rabble who dared attack his family. 3 groups of Flint Company mercenaries have been sighted in the Kirkwall vicinity. One group makes camp not far from them, and a princely award awaits whoever finds and defeats these rogues. May the Maker guide you, Chanter to Letha. I'll do it. Like, I'll do his stupid quest. I'm gonna be fucking happy about it.
My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
You mean this is real? No wonder I can't wake up.
And here I thought that Ferelden you ran off with was a mage, not a jester. Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
That touched a nerve. What's in there that you don't want us to see?
Nothing. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
What daft bastard leaves that behind?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
Maker, what a mess. I want to make things better for Mother. But some of what Gamlen says, I'm having a hard time hating him. Playing caretaker for someone else's life. Stuck in their shadow. That's no way to live.
And there it is.
Look, if you want to join the fight over who lost the most, fine. But I never lived here. Mother even gave me her old key to try and stir something. But I didn't know Grandfather. Finding his will doesn't matter to me.
She tried her best to give us what we need. I think she's due the same.
Oh, I see her side. Gamlen's definitely an arse. But it's not like we can just ask slavers to give back that life.
What have you heard?
Uncle's a chatty drunk. He was up to his neck and signed everything over. That's who has the estate. Apparently, the most extensive wine cellar in Kirkwall is now a slave highway from the Undercity. That's the family legacy.
That sounds like an arrangement that needs to change.
And what if it does? We still aren't important enough to actually live in the place.
Baby steps, Carver.
All right, brother. If the key works, we'll clear the estate from the Undercity up.
All right. So we have a
This will
plan.
help, but I do feel like hitting someone.
But really quick, we gotta fucking...
He wasn't like this in Lothering. I think he misses the open fields.
Come on, let's play Fetch the Invisible Ball.
He just needs to get out more, don't you, boy?
But if he's with us, who'd keep Gamlen's debt collectors away?
Take it. I'm sick of what's-his-name staring and panting.
Gamlen, honestly, a Mabari understands what you say. Try using his name.
What's wrong with Dog? Real easy to remember.
So, like I said, just like when I first played Dragon Age Origins, when I first played Dragon Age 2, I named the dog Soup. But this is Crit Fail Club Wolf, so his name is Cat. The story being that Hawk is really more of a cat person. He always wanted a cat, but then in my head, Carver is the one who found a litter of Mabari pups and brought one home. And he was so resentful of the fact that everyone loved the dog immediately that he was like, alright, well, I wanted a cat, so I'll just name him Cat. And it was sibling spite. Oh god, I forgot all this shit. Okay, I'll manage all this shit off screen. I know there's like 500 million things that you've got to deal with. So as for the DLC, I think I will do Mark of the Assassin pretty early. I think I'll do it in Act 1 before I start my relationship with Fenris, because I like Talus a lot and I want to smooch her without any repercussions. Because, you know, just like Ren had a type, Hawk also has a type, and it's dangerous, beautiful people who could kill him. And then I think I'll save Legacy for Act 2 or 3, maybe. I do want to bring Carver, but I want his, I want him to be settled. I don't want him to just be, you know, this little dipshit. I want him to, be a Grey Warden. Spoilers. He's gonna end up a Grey Warden. And, I think that's a good spot to end it for now. I'll handle all of the crazy, you know, bullshit off screen, and I'll equip everyone with heirlooms and all that shit. And when we come back, we will head out into Darktown to see if we can find Anders. Looking forward to it.